What if the entire glittering history of European royalty is built on a lie? A lie so clumsy, so illogical, it can be unraveled with one simple question. Where did the kings and queens of the Enlightenment go to the bathroom? This question consumed Ethan Hawley, a documentary researcher specializing in finding the cracks in official history. His journey didn't start in some secret vault, but with the technical diagrams of the Peterhof Palace in Russia and Versailles in France. The official story is a masterpiece of engineering. Peterhof's Grand Cascade and Versailles fountains are marvels of hydraulic power. They move massive amounts of water from far-off sources, using nothing but gravity to shoot jets 60 feet into the sky. No pumps, no modern machines. This level of sophistication shows a deep understanding of physics and engineering that would challenge a modern MIT graduate. But here's the absurdity. Historians ask us to believe. In the very same halls where Louis XIV and Peter the Great planned wars, where architecture defied gravity, the aristocracy supposedly lacked basic sanitation. The stories are famous. Nobles relieving themselves behind velvet curtains, using chamber pots that were just dumped out of windows, and covering the stench with heavy perfumes. This is where the paradox becomes impossible to ignore. Ethan wondered, how could a civilization that created the Samson Fountain, a supreme engineering feat, fail to figure out a simple sloped pipe leading to a cesspool? Creating an indoor drainage system is a kindergarten challenge compared to the complex pressure calculations needed for those majestic fountains. The official explanations, like cultural preferences or lack of technology, fall apart instantly. Ancient Rome, over 1,500 years earlier, had sophisticated, flowing public sewers and latrines. Were the so-called enlightened minds of the 18th century really less capable than their Roman predecessors? Ethan knew the answer was no. This discrepancy wasn't an accident. It was a technological impossibility. Such a huge gap between monumental engineering and domestic squalor could only mean one thing: a deliberate, systematic cover-up. His investigation led him to a chilling theory. The splendid palaces we visit today are not the complete palaces that originally existed. Ethan flew to Paris, diving into the archives beneath the National Library. He wasn't looking for proof of toilets. He was looking for proof of erasure. After months of sifting through old maintenance ledgers and forgotten journals, he found it. The breakthrough was a brittle, hand-drawn map, fragment from the late 1700s. It showed a vast network of lower conduits, secondary pipe systems, not connected to the main fountains, but running directly beneath the palace's living quarters. These weren't the glorious aqueducts of the park. They were robust, functional drainage systems. And crucially, these conduits don't appear on any modern, public blueprints. The records showed this entire network was decommissioned, sealed, and its traces carefully hidden during a series of restorations in the 19th century. Someone went to incredible lengths to remove or hide a perfectly functional, gravity-fed sanitation system. Why erase a pipe? Why hide a bathroom? The answer isn't about cleanliness. It's about controlling the narrative. If the nobles had cleaned, functional plumbing a sign of a truly advanced civilization, then the stories of their filth become a nonsensical, manufactured fiction. Ethan realized the plumbing paradox was a lever used to shift the weight of history. By inventing the story of the unclean aristocrat, later historians subtly undermined the technological greatness of that era. If the elite were so primitive, then perhaps the technical marvels they supposedly created weren't so great after all, or even more frightening. Perhaps those palaces were built by a different, more capable civilization entirely, a thought that could rewrite the entire timeline of human progress. The question is no longer where the water went, but what inconvenient truth was being swept away when they sealed the pipes, and what other, greater technological secrets still lie buried beneath the palaces, just waiting for someone to break the seal. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button for more hidden history.